I know I've been quiet for a minute, I've been grinding, still in it, I've been counting these digits. Excuse me. I know I've been quiet for a minute, but I'm back on my business. If you see me, don't trip, just excuse me. Wrong if I do, wrong if I don't.
Congratulations. Once again, you're holding that title that you've held around your waist for quite some time. How did it feel defending it appropriately and walking again as a champ?
It feels amazing. You're not a true champion until you defend your belt, and I'm here, I defended it, and I walked out clean. We executed the game plan precisely, exactly how we wanted it to go. In-fight adjustments, and it happened, and I'm still the 185 champion.
When you talk about that you strategized the fight and you applied it in the fight here tonight, what exactly were some of the key points that you worked on during your training that you brought here tonight to the table that got you the win?
So when I was training my whole fight camp, we're doing 15, sometimes we're doing 10 rounds, but each round I changed up how I fought. So, first round, I'm coming aggressive. Second round I might sit back and counter. So I trained in every aspect, and when we got here, I was told, you're the champion, he has to come to you, you do what you want to do. And, that's exactly what we did. I was a little slow, counter punch, got him tired a little bit, and we saw the openings as the fight went on later in the rounds, and it went perfect.
You're coming off a defeat, but of course in another weight class that you competed. Sometimes some fighters have some difficulties coming off of that, and now here you're defending your title. How much of the mental game did it play in this fight right here, and to put that aside and go for the victory here tonight?
This whole fight camp, I thought about it, and I was able to, put it behind me. But this is the first time I've ever been in the back room, in the locker room warming up, and I felt like, wow, like I'm very nervous. Like I probably felt more nervous than I ever felt before, and like to the point where like I almost felt like I was going to throw up. And I think it was the fact that I lost my 175 belt, and the thought of dang, like you can possibly lose your 85 belt too, like at any time tonight. So like I was really nervous, but I got in there. I got hit a couple times, shrugged it off, and I did. I fought my fight, and I didn't put any thought in it, and I just went out there and I executed it exactly how I wanted to.
Cub, the process though for this fight was a little bit more easier in you since you didn't have to cut the weight. How much of a difference does that make coming into this fight?
It's honestly, it might seem like it's a little easier, but always coming in as a smaller guy, it kind of takes a toll on me mentally. Just because like, dang, he's a lot bigger than me, like, just in that aspect. But I'm still gonna get in shape. I'm still gonna be the best fighter I can be, and no matter if it's at 75, 85, 205, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna, strut my stuff and fight my fight.
Piggybacking off this win, do you still want to go get that previous title that you lost?
You know what? I always, of course, I'm gonna always want to get that back. But there are some names at 85 that I want to get rid of real quick on the top 5. That's Chad Kelly being one of them. I called him out once before we were supposed to fight. He got hurt, which is never good for him nor me. But I got business to do at 85. I think I want to clear out the top 5 and then move on. And if it's in the air for 75, that's what we do. But until then, I'm gonna try to clear out 85.
You're one of the top 5 pound for pound guys in BYB. Is there anyone in particular that you want to defend the title against, or just like you said, I'm the champ, I'll see whoever is up next, and I'll just sit here and wait for them?
The fight ended, I got the mic in my hand, and I'm the champion, and I'm still calling out people. Usually it's the other way around, but no one in mind particularly, but if it happens, it happens. Whoever steps in front of me, I'm going to crush them.
So coming into 2025, how many fights would you like to compete? How many fights would you like to have? What are the goals?
So my goal is, 3 more fights at 85. I know that's Santos, Kelly. There's a Mitchell. That might be the same person. I don't really know. But there's 3 guys at 85, 3, 4, and 5. And that's my main focus. Wipe them out and then, move on. If there's more fights after that, there's more fights, but I'm always game to fight. I'll never back away. A rematch with Centenaro, that would be lovely. I would love to have that fight back, to go in there. We're 1-1. I beat him in MMA. He beat me in bare knuckle. So, you know, tiebreaker, you know, especially for the title, my own title that I had before, to get in there, you know, put him down, get my belt back, that would mean the world to me. We'll see how it plays out.
Is there any difference in fighting an opponent when you fight in MMA and you fight him in bare knuckle?
Oh yeah.
Tell me about that.
You know, when I fought Gregory, you know, I was able to wrestle him, you know, take him down, choke him out, and, you know, MMA. And then, you know, stepping in here, he knew my game plan. He executed it well for him in his fight camp. So, you know, kudos to him, but there's a big difference, and, you know, it's not made for everybody. You know, bare knuckle is not made for everybody, but I'm made for it.
You represent Illinois and Wisconsin. How important is it for you to compete in any of these places?
You know, I love representing where I'm from. I've been in Madison, Wisconsin for a while now, and, you know, that's home to me too. But, you know, coming here, you know, this is my third time fighting in Florida. With this crowd, I love it. Florida's amazing. You know, I feel comfortable. Like I feel like I'm home when I come here now. So fighting anywhere, you know, is amazing.
We see 2 belt champs. How about 3 belt champs? Because you conquered the 75, you conquered the 85. How about the 65?
Man, I've been thinking about that for a while. Let me get my title back at 75, and then we'll move down and see where that goes. I'm Cub Hawkins with Bare Knuckle News, and no one beats us to the punch.